And good evening, everybody. This is Rob Gearing, one of the founders of the 2K Profit System, and I am the owner of the TL2I Cash Mailer. And we're here with a great group of people live in Zoom for our Thursday night 2KPS webinar. 2KPS equals 2K Profit System. So if you're not a member of the 2K Profit System and you're watching this, get back to somebody. Talk to somebody, the person who invited you, your sponsor. You probably have a link somewhere. You could go to 2kprofitsystem.com, but we would prefer that you join properly under somebody who's shared this information with you. So, and if you ever have any questions, certainly just let us know through our page, through our group, through anywhere you've seen this, and we'll help you out. So we got some more people flowing into the room. That's good. So we're just going to do a couple of opening remarks here. It's been a very busy time with the 2K Profit System. We've been challenging ourselves to grow and improve. And there's a lot of things that have been under construction. So if you find anything in your travels, because as you're walking, if you're really doing your due diligence with the 2K Profit System, and let me go to screen share. Let's get you a better backdrop where you can actually see the site. Here we go. There's the 2K Profit System right there. That's what it looks like before you log in. So if you've navigated the steps and you've gone through, if you find anything that doesn't sound right, and I've had a couple people, message me about things that I, that's related to me, TL2I, and I've made those changes, and I really appreciate it because I have a few blogs that are kind of sprinkled around and instructions in different places, and we just want to make sure that everybody has a really good experience, with the 2K Profit System. And if there's any issues, please let us know. The kind of the agenda here tonight, and this will kind of be the last time. We're always sort of tweaking our webinars, so this will kind of be the final time we do it this way. We're going to come in Monday at our next meeting, and we're going to have a topic. And you may remember we used to do something along those lines in previous webinars where we had a topic, and then our panel would give their take on it as a training topic. So in 1 week you may hear from so-and-so, or maybe the other week it's somebody else. Maybe you don't hear from everybody. But the bottom line is we come in with a topic that we're going to choose carefully that we pretty much think that would be a common question. And then also we'll have plenty of time for open Q&A like we will tonight. So there's a lot of different, Chris was throwing them out today left and right at us, like how many different scenarios of things that people have asked. So, but we really want to hear from you guys ultimately. I just don't want to present material that's not helpful to you, and none of us do. That's not our goal. Where's your sticking point? How do we get you past it? It's just that simple. Because if you're not making the, a nice income with the 2K Profit System, then we want to help you, and we want to find out what's the problem. Where there's a long, string of things that it could be. It could be in your setup. It could be in the commitment that you made, and you just don't have strong enough income streams. You maybe didn't get quite high enough to earn the money that you say you want to make, and we can talk about that, and we probably will cover that tonight. Maybe there's an error where your emails aren't right, or your page, you didn't test it and it doesn't go to the right place. Maybe you're not running any traffic, right? You're not going to our traffic area and securing some traffic, and you get what you pay for. So in traffic and all things, you got to put some skin in the game. You got to have the leads coming in, and then the next problem could be you don't know what to do with the leads. You don't have any idea what to say. We can help you with that, because that's why we have these webinars for you to send people. So we want to help you get through those traps. Those are really all the traps, because once you get good at the follow-up, which you don't really have to do much other than just being a good tour guide, you're good. You're golden. The money will come by just repeating the process over and over again, and every day, traffic, and getting super excited when you get a lead and a prospect, and now you know what to do. You understand the system. Everybody's got to be trainers. This is train the trainers. This isn't I'm going to join and know nothing about it and rely on everybody else. Everybody needs to have basic knowledge of what's going on, and it will do more of the heavy lifting, the admin team. So that's my 5-minute introduction. I did want to mention a couple of things just real quick. I'm going to go a little over 5 minutes, give Vicki a little more time. She's going to do some great motivational training for you in her segment. But at TL2I, we're going to take a quick look at TL2I real fast. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. And I'm going to reveal. I just decided I'm going to reveal what our about our team rotator, because I've been telling everybody just go to step 7 in TL2I. Now, as you recall, it's in step 1 TL2I cache mailer, and I'm just going to go there real fast. I'm not going to belabor this too much, but if you're a 2K Profit System member, you qualify for our team rotator if you hit the following criteria, and I'll talk about that in a second as soon as I log in. And that's free and paid traffic. Literally, I'm out. Myself and a lot of our team actually send traffic to this rotator, and I actually put paid traffic into it as well. But with that, with that comes a little bit of a commitment. So I'm going to go right to step 7 because a lot of people, maybe didn't get a chance to get over there. And we're going to talk about and it's a group too. So it's a wild group and a rotator and a little bit of advanced training. I just added Jared and Susan to that earlier today. So let's find where that information is at here. Just going to scroll down. Okay, here it is. Best wishes, continued success. I give you your final promo code. And I've made changes in the 7 steps at TL2I that it will no longer, it's going to point you back to 2KPS for creating your lead capture page, for example, in step 4. So no worries there. But the meat and potatoes here is all stars from 2KPS go into our team traffic rotator for bonus, free, and paid traffic. To qualify, you must be at the advanced level. So we got to go a little higher than pro. Okay, a little more skin in the game. Advanced level at 2KPS, a member of Well Step by Step. That would also mean you'd have a JV upgrade or higher at TL2I and have a WOW streak of 10 or higher. So I think that's pretty fair because you're going to be literally given traffic and it's going to supplement. It's not the end all be all, but it's going to supplement your efforts and you will get some cool leads from that. The other thing that I was going to mention real quick from I'm going to go to step 2 for Well Step by Step. And I just mentioned that you get, when you upgrade to Well Step by Step in step 2 of the 2K Profit System, you get a free JV upgrade, which is a $250 value from me for TL2I. And there's a lot of power you can do with that. But what I wanted to talk about today for in my quick segment here for Well Step by Step is there's some changes coming February 1st. Pretty simple. I think I can basically just state it. I'm not going to do a graphic on it. But they are moving to $5 per position in their matrix. Now, if you recall, it was $3 per position, except level 2, which was $7, I believe, per position. So now it's nothing but $5 per position, no matter if you're sponsored the person or they were spillover. So that's going to start February 1st. But the caveat is you only are going to earn from 3 levels unless you have 3 personal referrals. And that'll open up additional 5 levels because they're going to open up a level 8, whereas currently there's only 7 levels. So you're really going to want to focus on the 2K Profit System, send all your traffic to it because it's one of the best feeders that you'll ever find for Well Step by Step. It's a beautiful feeder. It works great. And our team has just grown by leaps and bounds because of it. So that's an easy one. So this should make you want to advertise 2KPS even more so that you can bring in. I just got a personal referral a little bit ago, a couple hours ago. I just saw it in my email. So it in there, and they came through 2KPS, right? Everything for me comes through 2KPS, including my primary business opportunity. I had somebody call me on the phone a minute ago before this webinar. Basically, they were asking me about my primary business that I highlighted in the 2K Profit System. So everything for me is the 2K Profit System. It's not even a discussion anymore, right? It's just so I'm done for tonight. That's it for me. But I appreciate the 10 minutes of intro, and I'm going to take the screen share off now. I'm going to come back to the room, and I'm going to turn it over to Vicky for inspiration and motivation.
Hello and good evening, everyone. Tonight, we're going to explore the profound concept of the invincible mindset. This mindset isn't merely an approach, it's a transformative lifestyle capable of navigating life's challenges and enhancing overall health and wellness. At its core is belief in ourselves, our capabilities, and our potential. This belief fuels passion and resilience, enabling us to shape our reality and maintain positivity on our journey. Central to an invincible mindset is the balance across life's diverse areas. Life is holistic, with mental, physical, emotional, and social dimensions intricately linked. Mental wellness: engage your mind through continuous learning and self discovery. A proactive mindset views challenges as stepping stones to growth and adaptability. Physical wellness: our bodies support our life's journey. Exercise and nutrition do more than just keep us fit, they invigorate us, reinforcing mental clarity and emotional stability. Emotional and social wellness: develop strong emotional intelligence and nurturing relationships. Through mindfulness and connection, we improve our capacity for empathy and resilience, better managing stress and finding inner peace. Creating balance across these areas relieves stress and liberates our minds, promoting clarity and focus. This balance opens our pathways to achieving success, as a harmonious life encourages creativity, innovation, and effective problem solving. In conclusion, the invincible mindset is an ongoing journey of empowerment. It allows us to live fully, face adversity gracefully, and embrace life's complexities with unwavering confidence. By achieving balance in all areas, we unlock endless opportunities for success and fulfillment, transforming dreams into reality. Now, give me a second. I'm going to share screen. You can find the Invincible Mindset book in the WSBS back office under More, and then ebooks. Always got to slide it down. It's so long. And it's under 2025. So it's the Invincible Mindset right here, number 4. But it's an awesome read. Off the screen share. I encourage each of you to embrace lifelong learning and personal growth. It's a pleasure to be here and support you on your journey. Remember, developing an invincible mindset is a continuous process, and with the right focus and balance, you're sure to achieve great things. If you ever need any more guidance or have questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Keep striving for the best. And thank you, and back over to you, Rob.
Excellent. Thank you, Vicky. Great job. Great job. And then you guys saw exactly where to grab that ebook. So if you're in Wealth Step by Step, and obviously if you're following the 2K Profit System, you should be. So you want to just dive into that. And hopefully this will, if you're here and you're evaluating, this is definitely, that's a value add to get that kind of quality learning from the mental standpoint, which is probably a reason why a lot of people struggle in their businesses, because they just don't have the right approach. So I really am a big fan of that content and what Vicky brings to the table here. So I appreciate that. So now we're going to turn it over to Jared. He's going to get into a really important topic that we really need to hit, from time to time, is the Genesis Legacy Vault upgrade here at 2KPS. And it's really important to understand. All in, I think, is really the way to go. And Jared's going to explain why that is so critical and crucial. Over to you, Jared. You just got to unmute, buddy. You are good.
All right.
Okay.
Now
Excellent.
we're unmuted. So, Genesis Legacy Vault. You know, just earlier this year, we had the Genesis Lifestyle Network. I think a lot of people were getting that confused with the Genesis Legacy Vault. So what we did is we took all of the digital products and we moved them over to the 2kps system. So GLN is no longer, but now we have the Genesis Legacy Vault. And this is not, I guess, a separate entity. It is a upgrade option with the 2kps system. This is a very important step, okay? This is kind of how the 2K Profit System got its name. This is the vehicle that's going to get you to those $2,000 weeks. Now, with the Genesis Legacy Vault, when you upgrade into any of the packages, it's going to unlock a button right up here called Products. Okay, so if we go to Products, let's just go, for example, to Mastery. Now, if you go all in, you go in a Mastery, you're going to get access to every single product, digital product that's back here. And like I discussed on Monday night, we have over 400 videos inside of the Genesis Legacy Vault. Okay, so there's hours and hours of training that you guys can utilize for any business online, but particularly for the 2K Profit System. Now, if we go into the Mastery products, okay, and let's just say you guys want to learn more about Chat GPT, right? You can go in here to Chat GPT Masterclass. And then in here, you've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 20 videos that you guys can go through. Now, we're not saying, hey, once you upgrade, you need to go through every single video that's back here and learn what you're doing. Okay, that's not the point of these. They're here and you can learn at your own pace. Okay, you guys can access these at any point in time. So I'm going to try and share a course here. I'm not real sure if I know what I'm doing here, but let's try it. So, Rob, can you walk me through again how you did that to share the
go ahead
audio?
and I'll need Chris's help too here. He helped me. So go ahead and undo your screen share. So take screen share off.
Okay.
And then put screen share back on again. But then there's that, you'll notice an audio little toggle. So read that screen carefully. You'll swap that over. And then Chris will do some magic so you can actually talk as well as sharing your audio at the same time.
So what magic would that be, Rob?
What did you do for me? Somehow I got a message that allowed me to be able to talk. And
oh no, that was just, I just asked you to unmute because your mic was muted. That's all that was. I'm sorry, I didn't.
Okay, so try it, Jared. See if it works. Because I got a message that actually then, like, somebody sent it to me that I could go ahead and unmute my audio. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll mute now.
This process, and we're going to use the words final draft whenever we can to indicate that when we want ChatGPT to go back and to get information to produce a final document, we want to produce information from this individual chat with these words as we have written them. So we are writing these words as a signal when we can, and we will do that throughout the production of this document. Now, before we start the process of a sales presentation, we do want to.
Okay, can you hear me now? Did that work?
Yeah, we heard it. Yeah, good job.
Kind of weird because I can't hear anything on my end when I play it. So that's just kind of an example of what you guys will get back here through these training videos. If we go back to Mastery, there's a ton of training back here. So a big fad online now is faceless video creation. This is a big course. It's got 20 videos in it. Each course or each video, you know, they're short videos, but they take you through each step Well, so for instance here, they take you through each step of how to create a faceless video. Now, my recommendation to people that are marketing online is you want to put your own face out there. But if you're not comfortable doing it, okay, and you need time to really adjust to that aspect of your marketing, then you can use faceless video creation. So it's a good way to get your brand out there to start with, and then down the road you can eventually start doing your own videos, okay, and providing value to your audience. Now, another thing I wanted to cover here, so if we go back to step 3, is the product packages. Now, a lot of people, they come into 2kps, they say, okay, well, I can get started at Pro, I can get started for $100. All right, the thing that a lot of people aren't realizing with our compensation plan is that if you guys go in at Mastery, you're going to earn on every single sale, okay? If you're positioned at Pro and somebody comes on board and they're looking at our comp plan, and they're like, wow, okay, I can go all in at Mastery and I can earn up to $2,000. Well, if you're a Pro member, you're going to miss out on a $2,000 sale, okay? That's kind of the big advantage of going all in. All right. So everything I've ever done online, I've gone all in. That's how you maximize your commissions. That's how you're going to make that money. That's going to allow you a lifestyle of freedom, a lifestyle of time freedom, a lifestyle of financial freedom. Okay. So the mastery package, of course, is where you always want to aim to start. Now, cool thing that I've integrated, and I don't know if a lot of you have seen it, I'm going to log into one of my test accounts real quick, and then I won't keep you much longer, but you can integrate now with Stripe directly. Now, the reason we're doing that is you guys can allow people to pay over time, okay? So buy now, pay later, which for a lot of people could lead to bigger commissions, to bigger sales. So now people can pay over time. So if you guys go into your back office, you go over to the payment section, and then you guys can actually go through and learn how to do that. So let's go here. We're going to go to upgrade today. And let's say they go to mastery. Okay. And right here, payment option 1. Click here to pay by credit card. Financing options may be available. So if they click on that, it's going to take them over to a Stripe page. Okay. Now they're going to put in their total. So $2,000 if they choose to go mastery. They're going to put in their email. And then right here, you can see, good Lord. You can see that we have a couple options for Affirm and Klarna. Let me get this out of the way. So pay with, that screwed it all up. So get more time to pay with Klarna. Okay, right here you can pay over time. But let me refresh this and see if it'll allow me to do Affirm. Yeah, so for some reason it's not allowing me to do Affirm, but right here you can pay over time with Klarna. It's kind of the same aspect. You'll go in, they'll give you an option to pay $60 a month or $100 a month. It'll be something like that. But right here, you'll have to go in and actually apply for Klarna when you go to pay. But my suggestion to you guys, I would go back in, go through the training in the left-hand column. When you go back to start here, in the left-hand column, there's going to be a place where you guys can go and set up your payment options. So I will go back in there, go through the Stripe training, and actually upgrade your account to accept those payments, the pay over time options. So anyway, I think that's all I got for tonight. I don't want to keep you guys much longer, but I will turn it back over to Rob.
And I shall turn it over to Chris. He's going to talk about one of the traffic options. There are 3 paid traffic options that are in the back office of 2KPS. And one of them is the Lead Boost VIP. So Chris has some exciting news about where that's going right now. Good, Chris.
Okay, guys. Hey, everybody. So I want to bring this up so you can actually see what I'm talking about. Make it easier for everybody. Okay. So hopefully everyone can see my screen. And yeah, awesome. Thanks, Vicky. So you come up here, leadboost.vip/login. You put in your information and you log in. Oh, that's right. I need to go this one. There we go. Okay, so we're logged in here, and you're like, now what do I do? I'm actually going to put a video in here to help people when they come aboard. Depending on what your membership level is, as soon as you enter the room, it says hi, and it shows you what your membership level is. Once you can see that, you have your link submitters over here on the left hand side, and after you submit your link, they will reflect over here on the right hand side. So, you know, a couple weeks down the road, you're like, I know I gave them a link. What link did I give them? You forgot or whatnot. You can just log in and look at what your links are, where they're at. So that's that part. Doing the link submitter, super, super simple. You just click here on any of the buttons. The form pops up. It's already populated with your name and your email address. So all you have to do is put in a, for this one, it would be the pro link. I don't have that handy. So I'm going to say this is my link.com. Don't do that. Don't ever do that. Okay. It's just for the purposes of this. So once I come back to the member page and I refresh it, as you can see, my 2KPS bonus link is what I typed. This is my link right there. So it's instantaneous. You just have to refresh the page if you didn't when you come back to it. All right, now there's that, the link submitters. Now you might want to know the difference. The 2KPS bonus link will give you 1 share of pro traffic. The pro traffic ad submitter. So when you upgrade to pro, what I'm going to do is take your 1 share and I'm going to double that and make it 2 shares. So you'll have 1 share for your 2KPS. You'll have 2 shares for your pro upgrade, which gives you an equivalent of 3 shares. And when you upgrade to Elite, you're going to end up with a total of 4 total shares, but all your shares will be turned up to full power and your Elite social ad link. So we're going to start doing a social advertising pool where it's very similar, except we all have to be on the same page on what our ads look like, what we're going to say, what we're going to offer, because they're going to go out on social media like Facebook. It's a very effective form of advertising because the person reading the ads, their endorphins are up, they're elevated, they're in a good mood, they're happy, they're in a very receptive mood. But it's so effective, it's super expensive. And it's very difficult to launch and manage a campaign if you're a struggling online marketer. However, we pool our resources together and we each get an equal share of the advertising pool, and we'll have our advertising page rotating on the same ad. So every time someone clicks on the ad to go opt in, it will show the next person's lead capture page. Now, what makes it possible to advertise on social media and afford the prices is because we have such a high ladder value into KPS. It's just off the top of my head, $2,000, not counting all the monthly commissions from the other attached programs. Just the one-time pay has an ultimate ladder value of $2,000. That's pretty good. If we get you guys out there in front of some social media advertising, we're going to see an entirely different world of prospecting, especially since we can drill down and really nail who we want to see, who do we want to talk to, who do we want to invite in our team. So anyway, I could talk on that forever, but there's an affiliate section where you can go and, it'll have your affiliate stats on here, and you scroll down and we have some affiliate tools on here for you guys to go ahead and start promoting and making some money, and some banners. We're going to add more stuff as we go along, and things will progress. And then we have the Success Academy, where we have classes, and you can just click on the classes depending on your membership and attend and learn new things. Now, these classes are going to be a little bit different than the classes you're used to, because we're going to be talking about leads. We're going to be talking about traffic exchanges. We're going to be talking about mailers and solo advertising. We're going to actually be talking about the type of marketing that we do, rather than talk about what is taught in online marketing in the schools and whatnot. Normally, when you get a class, that's what you get. And they negate to talk about things like traffic exchanges. How do you maximize a traffic exchange? How do you really make it work for you? How many traffic exchanges do you need a day? What should you look for in a traffic exchange? How can you tell the good from the bad and whatnot? You could apply questions like that to almost any aspect of the way we market. And that's what's going to make LeadBoost very different from all the other platforms out there, because it is made by marketers like us, myself and Vicky and Jeff, made by us. We've taken in a lot of input from Rob, Jared, Susan, about the different things on the site and everything. And we feel that we have something that is just next generation here. So now that the bulk of the web development is behind us, I can actually concentrate more so on the traffic engine and revving that thing up to as far as I can. Now, for the launch, to celebrate the launch, everybody's going to get double traffic. Everybody. Oh, and I almost forgot. I'm very sorry. I almost forgot. Everybody earns 50% recurring commissions, regardless of membership level. So if you come in at a free member and you get out there and do a little hustling and bring on 2 pro members, guess what? You're now earning enough every month to buy your own pro membership. And you can do the same to any of the other levels. 50% commission, all you got to do is sell 2, and you can afford your own. You sell 3, and you're in profit. And that is going to be our job, is to try to get everybody to sell 3 and get in profit as quickly as possible. That's all I'm going to say about that today. I didn't want to hijack the meeting, but LeadBoost, it was birthed from the necessity of 2kps. So this has been one of the most exciting things I've ever done. And I spent 16 years in the Marine Corps. There you go. Rob, back to you.
Yeah, thanks, Chris. And if you want to take off screen share, I'm going to put screen share on real quick.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that, buddy.
That's all right.
There we go.
And then I'll take it off, and then we'll do Q&A.
There you go.
Oh, giveaway. Let's see. Giveaway. We didn't talk about a giveaway. We got to do something. What do you want to give away, Chris? You got something you want to give away?
I just doubled everybody's traffic.
Okay, there's the giveaway. Everybody gets a present. All righty. So what I wanted to do real quick before we do Q&A is I just wanted to show you our traffic area one more time and review those traffic options. So when you're in, everything's 2kps. So when we talk about something and you forget, just know or ask, say, hey, you know, how do I navigate? But generally, it's always going to be within your 2K Profit back office. So you always want to be logged in there. And like for the case of Lead Boost, I'm going to go to resources and I'm going to go to traffic, and it sits right next to, and we've been getting, definitely, I appreciate everybody's support. The orders are heating up on 2KPS traffic on demand. So there's option 1. Option 2 is the co-op that I run, paid traffic again, just like the first one. And February will start around February 10th. So get those orders in. And if you don't know how to do it, we can talk about it. But, you know, there's links, click to access. You know, should lead to where it needs to go. And then finally, the launch that Chris talked about, Lead Boost. And then there's, you know, there's bonuses too. So I know that Lead Boost is part of the bonuses. So always read through your bonuses, because I'm giving bonuses. Chris is giving bonuses. Everybody's giving bonuses for people who do great things and scale up and put skin in the game at 2KPS. So just wanted to do that. Let me get over back to the room and stop the share. Now it's time for Q&A. Okay, so Q&A. So prove me wrong that we don't need to come in every week with a training topic. Give me good questions. Not me, the whole group here. We'll answer them for you because we all have different specialties and expertises. So who wants to kick it off?
Hey, Rob.
Hey, Christy.
I don't have a question, but I didn't want to interrupt. I'm going to go back to Stripe with Jared.
Okay.
If you hit the pay without link button, I think all those options come up.
All right.
Because it worked for me, because when I do the pay with link, the options aren't showing. You hit pay without link and they all popped up.
Well,
That's
let me
because if you hit pay with link, you only get links options. That's what's happening.
So my question is there a way to turn off link? Do you know, Christy?
I have no idea.
That's on your end, Jared. That's the customer's end. You can choose whether or not to pay with link. So when it says pay with link, you should be able to say no.
Okay, I'm going to test it real quick so everybody can see.
And I just want to, while he's doing that, I just want to say, if anybody, if their sponsor isn't set up properly or is not offering you finance options, get with myself, get with Jared. We will help facilitate whatever needs to be done. Trust me.
Log out of link.
Yep, there they are.
There you go, boss.
There
So
it is. Thank you. It's good.
Like I was trying to tell you earlier, guys, if you go to Klarna, right now it's showing actual offers that you guys can get, or your prospects can get.
24 months, team. That breaks that $2,000 sale down to hardly anything per month.
So
that's
$101 a month. I know
$101 a month.
Most of us can afford $101 a month.
Yes, if I knew this was available before I signed up, I would have probably gone this route.
Affirm has it even better. I know a lot of people don't want to go all the way out to 36 months, but you can get it for $69 a month.
Yeah, I mean, I always take financing. I always tell my family, keep the money in the pocket, even if you got it. Get it into a savings account and grow interest, and then make your small monthly payments. That's, you know, give you a little financial advice here.
And the good thing is you can say that again.
One question. While you're here, I have one question for you. You know how when we first set up the payments and we were told that we could add 3 selections, And then you recommended that we did one for international at least, and then the others could be from the USA.
Yeah.
If we add the stripe, we're gonna have to take away from one of the ones we've already added.
Yeah, which Stripe is global, so it would be a better option anyway.
Okay.
Because with Stripe, anybody can pay from all over the globe. Unlike Cash App or Venmo, you know, it's limited. Zelle, it's limited to the USA.
And any member can get Stripe. We don't have to have a business license to get it.
You don't need a business license, but it is limited in certain countries.
Okay.
So not
And
every country is eligible for Stripe.
And Vicky, like Jared reminded me, you can also do Cash App through Stripe.
Mhm.
Yes.
That is true.
Yep. Correct.
Yep.
Thank you.
Because if you're in Stripe and anybody has a Stripe account can send an invoice. I send invoices all the time. Cash App comes up as an automatic option. I didn't even know. My mind was blown when I saw that. I didn't even do anything. So anyway, go good. So great stuff, Christy. Thank you for that. Okay, who's next? Question, comment. Get your voice out here.
Tom Roenig here again. Can you hear me?
Yes, Tom.
I put it in a chat, but I was wondering where can I find?
Yeah, I closed my
the
chat.
page?
Go ahead, Tom.
Where can I find that page with the pay methods that I set up?
Okay, that's on step 3, right, Jared?
I'll share my screen again.
Yeah, we'll show you, Tom.
And the other thing is, could we like send a blast out, Jared, on WoW apps so that the sponsors can actually put Stripe in, because my sponsor is not offering Stripe.
I can send out a mass email.
Who's your sponsor, Tom?
Mr. Wiley.
Randall. Okay.
Yep.
And we can work with Randall, and we can make some things happen for sure. We'll so make a note of that. I'll make a note of that actually. My paper here.
So if you log in there, Tom,
Right.
in your left-hand column, you see the payment setup and bonuses
Yes.
right over here.
Yes.
Just click on that. If you go down right here, number 1 recommendation, want to offer financing options, use Stripe. And it'll walk you through how to set up a payment link, and then how to activate your pay now or your buy now, pay later options.
Oh no, I've already set that up. I was just wondering where I could see it. In other words, I'm not buying from myself, so how do I see the link for when someone that comes in that I sponsor will click on it, or can I see that?
I can make it happen. I can put it'd be a test link back here where you guys can see your payment pages.
Right.
I can do that. Just give me a couple days and I'll try and get something back there.
We'll get with Susan and Randall and come up with a plan for you, Tom. Are you thinking mastery, Tom? Going all the way, all in?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, yeah, consider it done. We'll get you done for sure.
Okay.
Absolutely. Awesome.
I'll talk to Randall.
Okay, you got it, Jared, then? Okay.
I'm not even sure he knows it's an option, so
Right.
I'll get
And he's a
hold of
great marketer, great guy, and yeah, we want to get him plugged in. That's good. Okay, super. Well, this has been very good. Okay, let's see what else we can uncover here. It's only 8:44. All righty. How about Ginny King, OP? Can you hear us, Ginny? You can also
I
type in
can
the
hear
chat.
you. I'm listening.
Ginny?
Well,
Yeah. Any
I'm
questions,
in
Ginny?
the
Anything we can
very
help you with?
beginning of all this. I haven't been to one of these before. And I think Jared is my sponsor.
Okay, good. Any questions?
I'm sure I've got lots, but I can't even think of them at this point. I'm going to have to get into it, and I'll come
Sure.
up I'll write my questions down and then
Yeah, exactly.
touch.
Perfect. And then here's the way it starts. The best way to go is just make sure you can log in to your account, 2kprofitsystem.com. You put in your email address, password. There's a start here red button, and then just let the magic take place. And then copy your, if you get stuck on any parts, we are here to help and support you, Ginny.
Great.
All righty. Well, thank you very much. Thanks for coming tonight.
Thank you.
Awesome. Okay, super. Okay, how about looks like Brian Rooney took his mic off. He's very unmuted. So Brian, what's up, man?
Yeah, hi guys. Look, I don't have a question. This is just more some information for because we're all marketers here and we've all been online doing solo ads. So it just come to my attention yesterday that a programmer that most of us will probably know, Martin Chandler, passed away 2 days ago. I was for those who don't know who Martin is, Martin's his main website is Reduce the Hype, which many of you may be familiar with. And he's one of these guys who does a lot of programming. He's at some programming in one of my traffic exchanges. But I just heard that he passed away in his sleep a couple of days ago. So I thought,
what's the name again? Matthew
Martin Chandler, Chantler.
Yeah, I didn't know him. So, but deepest
Reduce the
sympathies to his family and all friends.
Yeah, it's sad. I was chatting with last week,
Oh,
started
boy.
last week, about some programming things that I wanted to do, and I wondered why I never got a reply. And then quite sick, passed away in his sleep. So sad.
Sorry to hear that.
Pass that on to Bert.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So it's a great example of carpe diem, live for the day, seize the day because you don't know what tomorrow brings. Enjoy happiness every day, look for the positives in life, and love your family and you love your friends and, go for your dreams. I mean, I don't want to be schmaltzy here, but, that definitely makes me mindful of that. So thank you, Brian, for that. All righty. Let's see. I see Jimmy here. What's going on, Jimmy? Any questions for that you have tonight? Oh, you just got to unmute there, Jimmy. There you go. You are unmuted, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, I've been just still doing a lot of reading and
Okay.
I know how to sign in and do everything else. I'm just looking at other things.
Okay.
One step at a time.
You're studying it. I like that, and that's a good thing. You're doing your due diligence, so that's awesome. And you're coming. This is your second meeting in a row, so you're in the WOW group. You're in Facebook. So yeah, you're doing good. So we're here for you as you go through things. If you have any questions, just reach out.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Jimmy. Thank you very much for coming again tonight. Okay, so let's see. That leaves us with scrolling through. Dan, can you hear us, Dan? Feel free to unmute.
Unmute.
Also, if you'd like to use the chat, you can just hit the chat button at the bottom. You can give us a little something, question or comment. I'm looking through the chat. I don't really see any questions other than we got Tom answered there. We're working on that. Jared is with Randall, so that's super awesome. All right, so let's skip over. Dan is good. So that leaves us with, I believe, Gloria. Take us home, Gloria. What do you got?
Unmute.
Unmute.
No, I don't have any questions tonight. I'm still doing a lot of studying myself.
Doing a lot of studying.
And reading.
Okay. Just don't overstudy. I would be advice for everybody. You want to make sure that you don't get too much in your brain, because you can then it becomes just a cycle. So just stick with the basics, ask the questions. The basics, to me, for anybody that's new here, I'm just going to do a quick, and then we're going to close out tonight. I'll see if there's any final thoughts. But the basics to me, if I'm just kind of scrolling through my head, and I wanted to just give somebody the Cliff Notes elevator speech for 2KPS, I'd say, you know what? First of all, join. Second of all, come to our Facebook group and say hi. And I think I'm reciting off the instructions, actually. Third thing I would say is come to WOW app and start earning with us daily through daily UBI in our WOW chat. So those are some good starting points. Then I'd say come to TL2I. Get yourself, that advertising platforms, sign in for that. Follow the simple instructions, get your profile set up, take a look at the downline builder. You'll come back to that later. Go to step 2 and lock in of the serious income stream. And I should say, and I will correct myself, the products that you'll get first before we talk about income with wealth step by step. Just like we talked about, the ebooks and the great inspiration and motivation you can find from that, just that one thing. And there's multiple things, the consumer savings and the using the autoresponder as a backup responder. So lock that in and then enjoy. It's the most lucrative matrix, that I've seen. But what I love is that I can talk about the products first, about all these things. And then I'll give you a JV upgrade. Okay. So you should have that. Okay. So that's pretty easy. Just basic things you can set up at these programs, just your profile, basic information, make sure you have your 2KPS, profiles set up, then make your big decision about going all in step 3. Then in step 4, get your lead capture page set up and then go find that traffic tab and start running traffic and bringing prospects in. Or if you're saving up for paid traffic, then it's going to be free traffic. The other thing, I had a nice session with Vicky today. We were shooting the breeze and I was going over everything with her. Social media. Are you putting things out in social media? Are you growing your social media? And are you doing guerrilla marketing? Guerrilla marketing is simple as this. I see, I'm pick on Brian Rooney. I see Brian Rooney out there. I know he's a TE owner. And I would I friend him on Facebook. And then I go to Messenger. I say, hey, Brian, how you doing? Tell me what you're doing. Tell me what's up. Getting a lot at learning about Brian, getting information. Brian will say to me, what are you doing, Rob? You've been asking a lot of questions about me. What are you up to? Well, you know what? I've got this awesome wraparound. It's called 2KPS. No matter what you're doing, you just wrap it around your whole arsenal and run traffic to it. And you'll be hugely successful. So those things, that's it. That is it. Now, the other thing is you do want to go back, update your downline builders like TL2I. Once you get that JV upgrade, now you're going to go in and you can hide things that you don't want, and you can add things that you want to put in personally, and just make sure that is, that would be my biggest ask for all JV and higher. Don't forget over at TL2I, you got 5 tabs. You got to go through each one and make decisions. Do I want to join under my sponsor or do I want to hide it? Do all that and then sit back and think, you know what? I got a great thing. I want to put it in there for my team to see. And then, of course, the idea of, the Genesis Legacy Vault and at least doing pro is we'll give you that one spot for your primary. So we always want you to think about, all right, if I had one thing I had to say was my primary, boom. And that's it. And I rattled that off in less than 2 minutes. So there isn't all this stuff that has to be done. It's that getting ready to get ready. We got to continue to, and I think we streamlined it in the instructions. What I find a lot of times is that people are making it more difficult because I'll go back to them and I'll say, no, I just thought I needed to go and work on that over here. And I say, well, is that part of what step was that? What are you talking about? What step? Well, then what are you doing? Follow the steps. That's all it is. If the step doesn't say to do it, then don't do it. Or ask somebody, should I do that? And we'll probably say, maybe, it could be, maybe yes, maybe no. Anyway, so final word from anybody. Anybody else have anything before we call it a night?
Yeah, I do too. Go ahead, Vicky.
Who's got something?
Are we going to do a drawing?
Yes. I'll give away 10,000 credits. Sure.
Okay. Thank you.
Absolutely.
So
let's
Rob,
get that done.
you mentioned several things that I don't have any background on. How often does this group meet?
We do twice a week, Mondays at 9 p.m. Eastern time and Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern time. We have our WOW chat, which is a great support group. We have our Facebook group, which is a great support group. But all of that, Ginny, is in your back office of 2KPS. If you follow those instructions, it'll lead you to all things that you need for this. So don't worry. If You don't
So
have
tell me
experience
where
with
that
something.
is.
Say it one more time.
Where is that, did you say?
Where is what?
Where can I get the information you just said?
Do you have an account with the 2K Profit System? You said you thought that you did with Jared. Jared can validate
Well,
that.
I
Yeah,
just
she
know
does.
that I was on and he was
Yeah.
my sponsor in that. So I don't know.
2kprofitsystem.com, and then whatever email address that you use to register. And if you forgot your password, there's a forgot password link there. And that will plug you in, because you got to have that. That's where your material lies, your training material, your roadmap for wealth and fortune.
Great.
And fame. Okay.
Annie, you need me to resend your welcome email?
Sure.
Okay, I'll do that after this webinar is over. So just keep an eye out on your email.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks, Jared.
You bet.
Good stuff. Good stuff. So I'm just waiting for the winner of the drawing, and then
The winner of tonight's drawing is Christy Brown.
Christy Brown, 10,000 credits. Use them in good health, Christy. I will go ahead and take care of that. And I thank everybody. Another webinar coming up at 9 for a different business that some people need to get to. So you got 4 minutes to get a drink and run over to that. Otherwise, thank you very much. We'll see you Monday night. We're going to have we're going to come in with a training topic Monday night. So the team's going to put their heads together and come up with something. I got some ideas, and I'm sure they will too. We'll come up with a good one for you. So we'll see you Monday, hopefully, and we'll see you around in all the chats and the groups and whatnot. Thank you very much to your massive success.
All right.
Thank you.
Well,
Good night.
glad I got here. Thank you.
Awesome.
Good
Glad
night.
you made it. Good night.